Here you go.
Oh, they're beautiful. Oh, I couldn't take those. What if I lost them?
Oh, don't be silly. Anyway, it's not as though they're a family heirloom. Here you go.
Thank you. By the way, I had a fabulous time.
Me too.
I was cleaning up your messy room the other day and I found something very interesting. You better return them to their rightful owner, whoever she is.
How dare you? How dare you sleep with her?
Chris not here.
I haven't seen him.
Well, when you do, could you get him to pop up to my office? There's been a change in theatre schedules.
Will do.
So you're having a baby, prenatal nutrition and exercise. For the host mother,
Yes,
Have you been seeing much of her?
some. I plan to be as involved in the pregnancy as possible.
Do you think that's wise? She could change her mind.
You said you'd stay out of it.
I'm just concerned for you, in case something goes wrong.
There won't be any repercussions for the clinic. That's what's worrying you, isn't it?
No. Well, not entirely.
Relax, Michael. I'm not exactly going to advertise Shortland Street as some sort of buy a baby swap meet.
Good. Thank you.
You're welcome. Unpleasant reunion with Mum?
To say the least.
Well, I did try to cover.
No, I know, it's not your fault. I'm a mature, responsible adult. So why does she always make me feel so damn defensive?
It's an art form.
Hey, it's not funny. She's not trying to take away your child.
Hey!
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that I will never do anything that's good enough for her. She tries to ruin everything.
Ease up.
I can't. I'm not going to let her get away with it. I'm not going to let her take away Andrew.
She probably won't get custody. And once the case is over, it's over. She'll have to let it rest.
Why? She never has before.
You know patient information is confidential.
Oh, please, it's for Sam.
But what does he need her address for?
You see... Okay, Sam and Leanne have got this thing, right?
Sam Leanne? But she's not his type at all.
Yeah, well, he seems to think so. Anyway, she was staying with us, and now she's shot through, and Sam's very desperate to find her. So could you please look it up?
Okay, but if anyone asks, I didn't do it. Thank you.
Shouldn't you be off home by now?
Hey, I want to ask you about the house.
I've told you already. I've put it on the market. Isn't that simple?
Well, Mum, you said you wanted to hold on to it until Dad...
Your father got me in this mess and I'm sorting it out.
Is this because of the lady? The one that came in and gave you the money?
It has absolutely nothing to do with her.
Yeah, whatever. See you at home.
Oh, Stuart, I'm glad I caught you. One of the day shift cleaners called in sick. Could you possibly cover for him?
Do I have to?
No, I just thought you could use the extra money.
I've worked all night. I'm knackered.
I'd consider it a favour. And since I went out of my way
Yeah,
to get
okay,
you the
don't
job...
guilt trip me. I'll do it. Excuse me.
Sorry, Jenny, he's just being impossible at the moment. Oh, don't worry about it.
No, Sam's already tried finding how she wasn't there.
Sorry, Leanne wasn't a regular patient, so we don't have any previous addresses on her.
What's all this about?
I was just trying to track down a patient who owes us some money.
Oh, it's not your responsibility, surely.
Well, no, but I...
Alison! Exam room 1, now.
What's he in such a temper about?
Deny it, I dare you.
Deny what?
That you've been sleeping with my brother. You're hardly out of hospital 5 minutes after losing my baby and you jump into bed with
Don't talk to me
Tim.
about the baby.
Well, maybe it wasn't even that long. Maybe this has been going on the whole time I was away.
Chris, you walked out on me. I don't owe you anything.
You know the guy would do anything to get at me, and you use that for some kind of cheap, tacky revenge.
I did not.
But it's not going to work, you know. I don't care who you sleep with.
Good. Good, because my sex life is my own business.
So you admit it.
I did no such thing.
Lying about it is so demeaning.
Oh, Chris, I'm not lying. Guy and I just got...
Mum found these in Guy's room this morning. They're yours, aren't they?
Yeah.
Didn't
but
you think
last
I'd
night-
recognise them? I gave them to you,
I know that, but there's an explanation.
Is there? Well, don't waste your breath telling me.
Chris, last
I
night when I
wanna
went
know.
out with Guy... It wasn't me. It was Meredith.
Oh, watch it.
Sorry.
Have you been cleaning the theatre?
Yeah.
In those shoes?
So?
It's a sterile area. You have to wear surgical boots.
Well, nobody told me.
Well, Henry should have.
Well, he didn't.
It'll all have to be done again.
Oh, what?
And quickly, Dr. McKenna has procedures scheduled today.
Yeah, but I've got about
Don't
4...
argue. Just get on with it.
We'll try and stay off it as much as you can, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
Meredith,
I'm very busy.
the girl on the desk said your schedule was clear for the next half hour. Andrew's custody. We should talk.
Which means you'll talk and I'm supposed to say, yes, Mummy.
I do wish you wouldn't take that attitude.
And I wish you'd drop the custody case, but I bet neither of us is going to get what we want.
I'm not going to bow out, no. I think Andrew needs me.
Why? Because I'm such a dreadful mother? Because I don't spend enough time with him? Lots of women work and raise children quite successfully.
Nonetheless,
Why can't you leave us alone? You never stop meddling. It's been going on ever since Andrew was born, and before. I want it to stop.
I'm sure you do. So why don't we try and find a reasonable solution over lunch? The three of us.
Oh, yes. Let's talk about Andrew's future in front of him. So you can point out all my shortcomings, which no doubt you'll do in minute detail.
I'm not trying to undermine you, Meredith. I just hope that seeing us together would ease some of Andrew's worries. Now, that's not unreasonable, is it?
No, I suppose not.
Good. Then Andrew and I can expect you for lunch?
How's your morning been?
Interesting.
Oh, that's what I like to hear. Job satisfaction. Good night last night, eh?
Some more than others.
No, that's a pointed remark if I've ever heard one.
I'm not a fool guy. I don't appreciate being treated like one.
Look, I've obviously done something wrong here, but I have no idea what you're talking about. Do you care to enlighten me?
That jolly little foursome last night. It was a cover-up for you to be with Meredith.
Oh.
You're sleeping with her, aren't you?
Well,
Chris gave me back my earrings.
your earrings? So Chris thought you and I had...
I'd loaned them to Meredith.
Oh, sprung.
Look, what the two of you do is your business, okay? Why not be open about it? Why use Steve and me?
Oh, well, she's got this whole custody deal going on. She doesn't want a lot of goss going around the clinic.
I guess.
Now, I wouldn't be detecting a teensiest, winsiest little tiny bit of jealousy, would I?
No. Just disappointed in you.
Yeah? Disappointed.
Yeah. I mean, everything that's been happening lately. You've really been there for me. I trusted you. I thought we were good friends.
Hey, we are. We're the best friends. Dummy.
There you are, Mr. Chekhov. Some people take no pride in their work.
Sorry?
Well, look at the state of these walls. They're filthy.
Well, don't tell me. Tell Stuart.
Oh, for all the good that will do.
Well, he doesn't like the job much.
Well, that's no excuse. Henry should have trained him properly.
Now, hang on. He tried, Miss Burton, but he's got this attitude problem. He doesn't listen.
Well, Henry should have made certain he did. Look, I'm proud of your boyfriend's cricket accomplishments as anyone, but I can't condone him neglecting his responsibilities here.
But he left Stuart a whole stack of instructions. It's not his fault if the kid chooses to ignore them.
Nurse Manu, the walls are dirty. I don't want excuses. I want clean walls. See to it.
You all right there, Mr. Chester? Yes. All right, we'll see you soon.
Thanks. Oh, any news on Leanne?
Sorry, mate. All Kirsty had on file was Farnham House.
That's okay. Thanks for trying.
Hey, if I hear anything...
Hey, you're a bud.
Marge, if you're looking for me, I'll be over in the coffee shop. Lunch with Mother.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Oh, Ellie, I've still got your earrings. Okay if I bring them tomorrow?
I've already got them, thank you.
Oh, how could you? Did I leave them somewhere?
In Guy's bedroom, apparently.
Oh, well, thanks again for the loan. I'm late. Hi, I'm sorry I'm late. How are you, Trouble?
Your business.
Oh, manners, Andrew.
Oh.
Now, we ordered for you, at least Andrew did, and I hope it's not a joke at my expense.
Peanut butter, banana and sprouts are my favourite.
Yeah, mine too, but you got more sprouts than me.
Tough luck, pal.
Can I get a drink?
Okay, juice. Ask Gina.
Oh. How come you're sitting here?
I'm waiting for a friend.
Mum and Gran talking again.
Good, eh?
Yeah, sure is.
You're very relaxed with him.
Oh, why shouldn't I be?
It's not a criticism, Meredith. Just remarking on the change since my last visit. He's much happier now.
I know. It's getting easier all the time. Which is why, Mum, I don't want to lose him.
Neither do I. He speaks very fondly of you. Maybe if we put our heads together, see if there's some way of coming to an arrangement without going to court.
Oh, I'd like nothing better. How about dinner tonight? We'll talk.
Instead of hurling accusations. Sounds like a good start.
I got you a juice too.
Oh, thank you.
You're smiling. Does this mean everything's okay again?
Oh, it might.
Well, Nick, the good news is the computer is back, safe and sound.
Awesome.
The bad news is I've sold the Love Clinic.
What?
Yep. Just think of it as the ultimate date. The perfect and profitable marriage of Datarama and the Love Clinic. I made a packet, mate.
And I lost my job. It's not fair.
The ways of love are often cruel, Nick.
I want redundancy pay.
You only worked with me for a couple of weeks.
Sell that to the Small Claims Tribunal.
Ooh, hard man. How much?
200.
50.
100.
75.
Pay me.
It's been a business doing pleasure with you, Nick.
Fun me.
No word on Leanne?
Oh, yeah, like you really care.
About her, no. But seeing you miserable's another novella, mate.
I'm scared, Steve. I've tried everywhere I know, but I don't know where else to look for her.
Look, don't get me wrong here, okay? But you thought about the cops? Look, Sam, given her history, they've probably got a much better idea of where she is than you have.
Oh, yeah, right. The last thing Leanne needs at the moment is the cops breathing down her neck.
What happened to the police or our friends? Look, not every cop's a fascist. Brenda isn't.
Look, if I want your advice, I'll ask for it, okay?
Suit yourself.
Do you mind?
Oh, sorry.
People are copping the blame for your bad attitude, you know.
Really?
Henry left you simple instructions. Follow them, understand?
Now, Jackie, be fair. Stuart's on double shift. He's very tired.
He's slack. Do Ward 3 again. Burton's on the warpath, and I'm not having you blaming me or Henry because you goof off.
For heaven's sake, Stuart, don't embarrass me with sloppy work habits.
Yeah. Okay, Kirsty will fix you up. I'll see you later.
Dr. Warner? Have you spoken to Aroha today?
Is there any reason why I should?
We'd arranged to meet for lunch, but she didn't turn up. I tried calling, but there was no answer.
You think she might be avoiding?
No, I'm sure it's not that, but if she's ill or if there's a problem with my baby, I'd just feel better if I could contact her.
You know as well as I do that her file has to remain confidential. But I will try and get in touch with her.
Thank you.
I'm sure there's nothing to worry about.
Aye, fancy a drink after work?
No.
We could go to another suburb if you're worried about being discreet.
Discreet? That's rich coming from you.
Oh, this must be my day for it. What have I done now?
Why didn't you just put a notice in the staff room? After all I told you about keeping our relationship quiet, you couldn't wait to go and brag about it to Alison.
Oh, Alison, I'm not responsible for that.
Oh, really?
Mum found the earrings.
Stupid earrings.
My room this morning, and unfortunately Chris was there when she handed them over.
Chris knows too.
I don't know. Hard to say. Being prone to leaping to conclusions, Chris thought Alison had spent the night.
And of course she denied it.
I don't think she had the chance.
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter, does it? Now that Alison knows, so will the whole clinic.
She's not going to tell anyone. Why should she?
Hey, little man. I'm looking for a friend. Your mum or dad might be able to help me. Are they here?
Mom!
What? What's up, Zane?
Let me watch you, Mummy.
Go inside. It's okay. There's bickies on the table. So, you found me.
You didn't tell me you had a kid.
I don't. I mean, Zane lives with his grandparents. They got custody straight after he was born.
Why?
I was really young. Rick, Zane's old man. We lived in a squat, no money, doing heaps of drugs. Bad scene, you know? Rick died when Zane was real small. I couldn't handle it. It's probably better off with the oldies. But I love him, you know? So I get him once in a while, when I'm straight. Did Steve get his computer back?
Yeah.
Karina flogged it, not me.
So why'd you take off?
You know what druggies are like. Can't trust him.
I trusted you. And I'm worried sick.
Yeah, well, maybe I'm not worth it. I was trying, you know. I was trying really hard to get it together. Because of you. I love you and that.
I love you too.
I wanted to be with you. But past keeps jumping up and grabbing me. Like with Zane. If you wanted me, you'd be taking one hell of a risk.
So did you talk to your old lady about the TAB chick?
Yep.
And what'd she say?
She didn't want to know.
Poor old Marge must be ticked. Hubby having it off with some hot little blonde piece.
Would you shut up, Nick? She's probably not even like that.
Well, we could check her out.
Nah, man. Hook off, I don't want to know.
Oh, what if it was my old man?
Oh, sorry, mate.
What's your man? That stuff pongs.
It's going to be tough to kill the germs.
Do I look like a germ to you?
Haven't you finished yet?
Oh, I'm making sure it's done properly.
Big slave driver.
Out, you. And if you'd paid more attention to your job and less to your friends, you'd make a lot more brownie points. And boy, you could use a few.
I found your baby, Breeder.
She's all right. Where was she?
Mother and child doing well. She'd been visiting a whānau. But she's back now and she wants you to get in touch with her.
Thank you. I know you don't approve of what I'm doing, but thanks.
It's okay, I was just going.
You know, for all his considerable faults, Chris can be very understanding when he wants to be.
Think so? Hi, Sammy, you want a coffee?
Oh, yeah, Ta.
Have you located Leanne yet?
Yeah, I did.
What's wrong?
She's got a kid. Zane.
Ooh.
Tell me about it.
Is that a problem?
Big time. My parents, they'll never approve. You see, for Leanne to have a kid with someone else, it means she belongs with him. My folks just say she wasn't for me. They wiped me totally.
Oh, that's pretty old-fashioned.
It's the Samoan way.
What are you gonna do?
I love Leanne. But I don't know, Ellie.
Two chapters of The Jungle Book and he's out like a light. It's been a routine of ours since he was a wee tot.
I usually let him tuck himself in. He doesn't stall as long when it's his responsibility.
Well, he's hardly a baby anymore, is he?
He's my baby. I did give birth to him, if you remember.
Only because I refused to let you consider any other option.
I hated that, having to have a child I didn't want. It seemed like some sort of bizarre punishment.
Still resent it?
No. I wouldn't be going through this custody thing if I did. I just didn't understand why you made me go through with it. I still don't.
Apart from the obvious moral question. Well, your father was gone, and I suppose I was still young enough to want some purpose in my life. Raising your child seemed like a good one.
You wanted me to have the baby so you wouldn't be lonely.
I suppose I did. Oh, it's not quite as self-serving as it sounds. I love Andrew very much, and I think I've given him a happy home.
Then why did you
dump him on you? Oh, it was a mistake, Meredith. I regret it bitterly now. I'd give anything to have him back.
Oh, Mum.
Oh, for all I've said these last few days, you're doing very well with him. And you're probably resilient enough that you'll both survive his teenage years. But for 10 years, he was my child. He was the center of my life. If he stays with you, I think it'll break my heart.
What is it? I don't know. He was fine this afternoon, no respiratory problems. He even spent a couple of hours in the sunroom with his granddaughter. She brought him back half an hour or so ago in this state of his eyes and breathing.
Right, let's get him up. That's it. Try to relax, Mr. O'Rourke. Take slow, easy breaths. What's that smell?
Cleaning solution. Stuart just finished scrubbing.
Right, get him into that chair and out of the room, quickly. Mr. Chekhov, would you put your dressing gown on, please? We have to move you. Right, Mr. O'Rourke. Okay, take it easy. Right. Off we go. Take your things and move away. Do it now.
What's wrong? Can I do anything?
Just get back. You've done enough damage already.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see. Shortland Street.
Shortland Street was made with the help of your broadcasting fee, so you can see more of New Zealand On Air.